Matt and Caryn Chandler finally separated. Caryn Chandler finally divorce announcement right now. Amy Roloff twin baby upcoming share announcement right now. Zach Roloff finally new relationship share announcement today. Zach Roloff finally big divorce. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the latest updates about the Roloff family and all things reality TV. Today, we have some major news that's been buzzing around for a while now, and it's all about Caryn Chandler, Matt Roloff, and their complicated relationship. We're diving into Caryn's new romance and the big announcement from Matt about his divorce from Caryn Chandler. Before we dive into the current relationship drama, let's quickly recap the Roloff family journey. Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the Roloff family, and his ex-wife Amy Roloff were once the stars of TLC's hit show Little People, Big World. The show showcased their lives on their family farm, navigating the ups and downs of raising a family while both parents have dwarfism. Over the years, we saw their 4 kids grow up, and after nearly 3 decades of marriage, Matt and Amy made the difficult decision to separate. In 2016, they officially announced their divorce, which was a huge moment for fans who had watched their relationship evolve on TV. After their split, both Matt and Amy continued to be active on the show, and over time, Amy moved on with her now husband, Chris Merrick, while Matt found love with his longtime girlfriend, Caryn Chandler. Caryn Chandler joined the Roloff family as a farm manager, and over the years, her relationship with Matt began to shift from professional to personal. While their romance blossomed after Matt's divorce from Amy, Caryn was always under a microscope, especially since some fans believe that she might have been involved during the Roloff's marriage, though nothing has ever been confirmed. For many fans, Caryn and Matt's relationship felt like a natural next chapter, and for others, it felt like an ongoing saga that left fans questioning the true dynamics of the Roloff family. But little did anyone know that this year, we would get some unexpected and shocking news. Now, let's talk about the biggest surprise that shocked Roloff fans everywhere. It looks like Caryn Chandler has moved on, and this time, it's with someone new. That's right, Caryn is no longer with Matt Roloff, and this has definitely raised some eyebrows. But before we dive into the details, let's first talk about Caryn's newfound relationship and how she's been living life after her breakup with Matt. Rumors about Caryn's new romance began circulating when she was seen spending time with a mystery man in recent months. Sources close to the situation confirmed that she is, in fact, dating someone new, and they've been enjoying a low-key but happy relationship. Fans first got a glimpse of this romance when photos of the couple surfaced on social media. But who is this mystery man? We don't know all the details just yet, but he seems to be someone Caryn met through mutual friends. Not much is known about his background, but Caryn's fans are eager to know more. It's clear that Caryn seems to be in a good place. She's been spending time traveling and living life on her terms, which, let's be honest, is exactly what she deserves after so much drama surrounding her past relationships. Caryn's fans have expressed their happiness for her as she moves on from the shadow of her high-profile romance with Matt Roloff. But, while some people are cheering for Caryn's fresh start, there are still others who can't help but wonder about the timing of this new relationship. Could Caryn have been secretly dating this person while still involved with Matt? We don't have the answers, but these rumors only add fuel to the fire when it comes to the complex relationships of the Roloff family. Now, let's talk about Matt Roloff's shocking announcement regarding his divorce from Caryn Chandler. Just when we thought everything was going smoothly for the couple, Matt revealed the unexpected news that he and Caryn have officially ended their relationship. It was a bombshell that no one saw coming, especially since the couple had been together for so long, even making public appearances together at family events and vacations. Matt made the announcement through a heartfelt post on social media, thanking fans for their continued support and requesting privacy during this difficult time. The post was brief, but it left a lot of questions unanswered. But why did Matt and Caryn decide to call it quits after so many years together? Well, sources close to the family say that the decision was mutual, but the exact reasons behind the breakup remain a bit murky. Some speculate that it may have had to do with the strain of living in the public eye, while others think that there could have been underlying issues in the relationship that finally came to a head. What we do know is that Matt and Caryn had a strong connection, and many fans assumed they would eventually tie the knot. But now that the relationship is over, fans are left to wonder if Matt is feeling betrayed, or if this breakup has given him a sense of freedom he hadn't experienced in years. Now, let's look at how all of this might affect the rest of the Roloff family. When Matt and Caryn were together, they were a big part of the Little People, Big World storyline, so it's safe to say that their breakup will have ripple effects. For starters, how will this impact Matt's relationship with his kids? There's already been tension between Matt and some of his children, particularly with Zach Roloff, regarding the sale of parts of the farm. But now that Matt is no longer with Caryn, will he be able to mend fences with his family, or will this breakup cause more division? Amy Roloff, Matt's ex-wife, has already found happiness with her new husband, Chris Merrick, and has been living a more private life. She seems to be distancing herself from the drama of her ex-husband's personal life, but how will she feel about the end of Matt and Caryn's relationship? And, of course, what about the fans? It seems that there are mixed reactions from fans of the show. Some are happy to see Caryn moving on, while others feel disappointed that Matt and Caryn couldn't make it work. Either way, it's clear that the end of their relationship will change the dynamics of the show going forward. So, what's next for Caryn Chandler and Matt Roloff? As for Caryn, she's clearly taking control of her own life and moving forward with a fresh relationship. We can only imagine the healing and growth she's experienced after such a long time in the public eye. As for Matt, it remains to be seen what direction he'll take next. Will he start a new chapter with someone else, or will he take time to focus on himself and his family? Whatever happens, one thing is for sure. The Roloff family will continue to be a source of intrigue for fans. We can only hope that they find peace and happiness in their individual journeys. Well, that's a lot to unpack, but it's clear that both Caryn and Matt are starting new chapters in their lives. What do you think about all this news? Do you support Caryn's new relationship? And what do you make of Matt's divorce announcement? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Roloff family. Hey there, Little People, Big World fans. Today, we're diving deep into the latest chapter of the Roloff family story, one that's sure to have fans talking. It's been quite a ride for Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff, who have been central figures on the show for over a decade. But recently, changes have been afoot. Amy's embarking on a new relationship, while Matt and his longtime partner, Caryn Chandler, have finally announced their divorce. So, what's really going on behind the scenes of the Roloff family drama? Let's take a closer look. The journey of Amy and Matt Roloff has captivated millions. From their humble beginnings to building a successful family business, their relationship was once the heart of Little People, Big World. But like any relationship, theirs went through its highs and lows. Despite their best efforts, the couple's relationship began to face increasing strain. It wasn't just the challenges of raising children with dwarfism in a world that wasn't always accommodating, it was also the emotional strain of years of living in the public eye. After 26 years of marriage, Amy and Matt decided to go their separate ways. In 2014, Amy and Matt announced their separation. This marked the beginning of an entirely new chapter in their lives, and the effects were felt not only in their family, but also within the Little People, Big World fanbase. Though the couple had been living apart for years, the finalization of their divorce has taken some time. In a recent announcement, Matt revealed that after years of working through the details, his divorce from Amy has been legally finalized. Fans have been waiting for this moment, especially since their split was documented over several seasons. During the years following their separation, Matt started a relationship with his longtime friend Caryn Chandler. Caryn had been working on the Roloff farm for years, and her relationship with Matt seemed to develop naturally. Despite the controversy surrounding their relationship, especially considering the history with Amy, the two have remained a fixture in the Roloff family dynamic. The Roloff kids, Zach, Jeremy, and Molly, were caught in the middle of their parents' split. For years, they had to navigate the complexities of family dynamics, especially when it came to seeing Matt and Caryn together. While the kids have been supportive of both of their parents moving on, it hasn't always been easy. But despite the challenges, the Roloff children have all built strong families of their own. Zach and Tori's family has been a big part of the show, while Jeremy and Audrey have made their own way. The Roloffs may have experienced their share of drama, but family ties remain strong. While Matt's personal life has been in the spotlight for a while now, Amy has also found love again, this time with Chris Merrick. Amy and Chris met through mutual friends, and their relationship blossomed slowly but surely. We just clicked. It's so different from my first marriage, but in the best way possible. Chris makes me laugh, and he brings out the best in me. Amy's fans were thrilled to see her find happiness once again. Chris, a real estate agent, quickly became a fan favorite, with many viewers commenting on how well he complements Amy's personality. The two seemed to have a quiet, easygoing dynamic that was a refreshing change from her relationship with Matt. In 2020, Amy and Chris took things to the next level when they announced their engagement. Fans were ecstatic, and many couldn't wait to see their wedding unfold on Little People, Big World. And the big day arrived. Amy and Chris' wedding was everything fans had hoped for: intimate, heartfelt, and full of love. The couple exchanged vows in front of their closest family and friends. Amy looked radiant in her dress, and Chris couldn't keep the smile off his face. Amy's kids, including Zach and Jeremy, were there to support her, and seeing them so happy for their mom was a moment fans will never forget. It was clear that the Roloff family was evolving, but love was still at the center. Now, turning the page to Matt's life. He's been with Caryn Chandler for years, but the couple has finally reached a point where the divorce from Amy is a reality. Caryn and Matt's relationship, while controversial in the early days due to her role on the Roloff farm, has survived through thick and thin. However, as Matt's divorce from Amy was finalized, some fans were curious about the future of his relationship with Caryn. Over time, Matt and Caryn have managed to keep their relationship largely private, but they've also been more open about their plans for the future. Caryn has become a staple in the Roloff family, often seen helping with family events and spending holidays together. Divorce isn't easy, but I'm at peace with where things stand now. Caryn and I have a good life together. And with everything that's happened, I'm excited about what's ahead. While it's been a tough road for Matt and Amy, it's clear that both have found peace in their own ways. The divorce has allowed them both to move forward with new partners and new opportunities, despite the emotional toll it took. So, what does the future hold for the Roloff family? Well, it's clear that the Roloffs are continuing to move forward, both personally and professionally. Amy and Chris seem to be more in love than ever, while Matt and Caryn are carving out their own path, unburdened by the past. The Roloff kids have grown up to be strong, independent individuals. The family has evolved in so many ways, and while there may be challenges ahead, the one thing that remains constant is the love they share for one another. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss out on the latest celebrity gossip and updates. Today, we have a big story to talk about that's making waves in the Roloff family. We'll be diving into Caryn Chandler's new relationship and the shocking news surrounding Zach Roloff and his divorce from Caryn Chandler. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with some exciting news about Caryn Chandler, a fan favorite from the Roloff family. Caryn has always been one of the most relatable and down-to-earth stars from Little People, Big World, and fans have watched her evolve throughout the years, from her wedding to Zach Roloff to becoming a mother. But recently, fans have noticed something that's raising a lot of questions: Caryn Chandler's new relationship. After years of being a part of the Roloff family, Caryn and Zach's relationship has always been in the spotlight, but as of late, things have taken an unexpected turn. Rumors have been circulating that Caryn has moved on to a new relationship, which has left fans both shocked and intrigued. But before we jump into the details, let's take a quick walk down memory lane. Caryn and Zach have always been open about their relationship, sharing the highs and lows with fans. From their marriage in 2015 to the births of their two beautiful children, Jackson and Lila, viewers have witnessed their love story play out on national television. However, it seems that recently, Caryn has been making headlines for reasons other than her family. So, what's really going on? Let's talk about Caryn's new relationship. While she has not confirmed any details publicly, there have been numerous sightings of her with a mystery man who is not Zach. Fans have been quick to speculate and dig into every detail, especially since Tori and Zach's relationship has been facing some rough patches, which we'll get into a little later. While Tori has not directly addressed these rumors, it's clear that something is going on. There have been posts on social media showing Tori out and about with this new guy, and the chemistry between them is undeniable. Fans are divided, with some supporting Tori's new chapter, while others are questioning what this means for her relationship with Zach. Now, we do have to mention that Tori has been a strong, independent woman throughout her journey. She's always been open about her struggles and challenges with Zach, including their differing life goals and struggles with Zach's family dynamics, particularly with his father, Matt Roloff. Now, let's shift gears and dive into what's happening with Zach Roloff and Caryn Chandler, a topic that's been making headlines for weeks. Fans were absolutely floored when news broke that Zach and Caryn had officially separated and were going through a divorce. The couple, who had been together for several years, always seemed like the epitome of a fairy tale romance. So what happened? Let's break it down. Zach and Caryn's relationship wasn't without its share of controversy. Caryn, who was Matt Roloff's former girlfriend, had been a somewhat divisive figure in the Roloff family dynamics. There were many who questioned whether she was truly a good match for Zach, especially since Matt had already been in a long-term relationship with her. So let's talk about the split. According to insiders, the divorce didn't come as a complete surprise to some people who had been closely following their relationship. Zach and Caryn had been struggling for a while, with issues that were reportedly exacerbated by the tensions within the Roloff family. While it seemed like everything was fine from the outside, Zach and Caryn's relationship faced ongoing struggles. One major issue was their differing desires for the future. Zach had always been clear about his desire to stay close to his family in Oregon, especially when it came to his ties with the Roloff farm. On the other hand, Caryn was ready to move on from the farm and pursue her own life, which led to increasing friction between them. According to reports, there was also a great deal of strain from Zach's family, particularly from his father, Matt. While they were able to get along on a surface level, things became tense when Zach expressed his frustrations with his family, especially with the way the Roloff farm was being managed. Caryn's presence on the farm, while seen as a positive by Matt, created further tension. Another key issue that came up during their relationship was the couple's differing views on having more children. Caryn, who has children from a previous marriage, reportedly didn't want any more children, whereas Zach was always vocal about his desire to grow his family further. Fast forward to today, and we have the shocking divorce announcement. After years of speculation, Zach Roloff and Caryn Chandler have officially called it quits. While neither has given a full explanation for the divorce, insiders say it was an amicable decision, with both parties deciding to go their separate ways. Zach's statement on social media was short but respectful. He thanked his fans for their support over the years and asked for privacy as they both move forward with their lives. Caryn, for her part, has remained quiet about the split, but she did post a heartfelt message to her followers about moving on to new chapters in life. The Roloff family has always been a part of the public eye, and this split has undoubtedly rocked their world. For Zach, the divorce marks the end of a significant chapter in his life. Many fans are left wondering how this will affect his relationship with his family, especially with the ongoing issues surrounding the Roloff farm. As for Caryn, it's unclear where she'll go next, but fans are already speculating about her future in the Roloff family. Will she remain close to Matt, or will she finally leave the farm for good? Only time will tell. So, what's next for Tori and Zach, and how will this affect the Roloff family dynamic moving forward? It's clear that both Tori and Zach are embarking on separate paths, and fans are eagerly watching to see how these new chapters unfold. Zach has always been a major part of the Roloff family story, and his relationship with his father, Matt, has always been an emotional roller coaster. With the divorce now behind him, it'll be interesting to see how Zach continues to navigate life on the farm and what kind of relationship he'll have with Caryn moving forward. Meanwhile, Tori's new relationship is still in the early stages, but we can't help but wonder how this will affect her bond with Zach and the rest of the family. Will she continue to share her life with the public, or will she take a step back from the spotlight?